curious about what the fuck I'm doing? Here's how I used a bunch of random letters and symbols to create a portrait using an old typewriter. I am working from Bob Neill's book of typewriter art. It is from Read It and Weep. Ooh, you can't even read that. 1982. It's mostly pictures of the royal family, which I don't actually give a shit about, but it's pretty cool. So you follow these things like a knitting pattern for your typewriter, and we'll see how it goes. When I first started out, I kind of had no idea what I was doing. I'd never really worked with a typewriter before, so the margins were all out of whack. I was using some of the symbols wrong. I couldn't really figure out my spacing. The beginnings of chaos. This top part is where I was still figuring out what I was doing. You can tell by how uneven it is. This is about where I figured out that I didn't have to hold the little turny bar the whole time, and that there was a button on the side so that I could auto-adjust the spacing. It cut down on my time by like at least 50% from here on out. I felt very silly. Here I started to really figure out what I was doing. I, for instance, learned that there was a caps lock, which vastly sped up my process. By the end, I was just clipping along and had a lot of confidence in what I was doing, which was cool because this was kind of my way of getting to know my typewriter, because it's one thing to follow a pattern and another to create your own. This was just a good little learning step that I'm very excited about. By the time I did the last line of type, I felt super duper confident, and I realized that I had made something pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. Here's the queen. Hello. This is future Nikita coming at you from this video from the past to talk to you about the future. So after I finished the portrait, I thought that I was going to go into making my own portraits, but I got this random inspiration to make Baba Yaga's house instead on an envelope. I don't know why. Why does any artist do anything? I love Baba Yaga. So I felt really good about this one. I did a different method than I'd originally anticipated, but I'm lucky to have a dual tone typewriter. So I have just been building out Baba Yaga's house slowly but surely on this beautiful paper. The typewriter really does work as a medium. I think it's super fun. The more you learn, the more you can break those sort of rigid line work margins or edges and get kind of fluid and creative with it like this. So let me know what y'all think about typewriter art and what kind of typewriter art you're interested in doing. And if you feel so inclined, like and subscribe, because that is what you do if you like something, I guess. So I love you. Make some typewriter art with me.